Welcome back to the channel. So today we're working on the Turbo SR20 build. The Hyundai is out of stage now. We're sorting out some stuff tomorrow with or Sunday with the wheels. We'll get onto that one, but today we are working on this. So where we're up to with this is if you know the project and you've been watching over, it's been going for a few years, this one, but the car has been running a Microtech. It's basically old technology. Open the door up and so you mine all the wiring. Yeah, we're looking for stuff, but anyway, it's got a Microtech system. So the Microtech system works, except for it's old tech, and it's basically been through several cars, and we're having a couple of different problems with it not wanting to start. So the options were to send the computer or the main computer bit to Microtech, get them to wipe the tune and put basically a base tune on there, because the tune that was on there was all over the place, and they're not bad to work with, but there's definitely others that are easier and better to work with. And the Microtech, a lot of tuners, I won't say don't want to tune them. They're not as easy to tune as what they've been running with. A lot of the cars run Links or Heltechs. So we did have the option of going Link or Heltech. So we sold one of the bikes, the old White Ninja, and that funded the new addition to the car. So all that wiring that is related to the computer. So basically, I'm going to start scratch again, which it's mad, but it'll definitely tidy up everything. I'm going to rip out all the wiring except for the wiring associated with the monitor over there and the stuff for that, but all the fuel pump stuff, except for the ones coming from the rear of the car, all the engine harness, all that's going to come out, and we're going to be putting in the new addition. So I'll set up the new addition and show you what I've brought to replace the old Microtech. So here we are, if you haven't noticed, by the obvious, we've upgraded the computer system to a Link. Now, I had a couple of different options of the Links that I could have gone, different models. There's a lot of different models that Link does, and it was buy the smaller Link and run the SR20 and be restricted to 4 cylinders, and I think 6 off the top of my head, I can't remember now. And then we had the option of going the Link Extreme, and then we just went bugger it, so we went full throttle. So we brought a computer system set up that will basically be able to run either, or as well, the Turbo SR20 engine, or in the future, because we're looking forward, we decided to spend the extra money, which was a lot extra money, and we went straight to the G4X Extreme, and this is him in here in the box. I'll open him up. Extreme X, so it's the 2022 model. It's the latest model that Link does. So this bad girl will run anything I put in the front, from basically a 4-cylinder or right up to a V8 and all bigger. So if you know the Links, you know what they are capable of and how they are set up. So basically, in regards to the harness, when I looked into it and I brought it from a Perth supplier by Performance, up in Perth. Everyone knows By Performance from. He does a lot of stuff for computer systems. He does a lot of tuning. He's built a lot of cars. I think it's Justin. I'll put a link up to his. They definitely helped us out. It come down really quick. And the reason for 2 harnesses is, can't remember which one of the ones I'm using at the moment, but basically you buy the 1 harness if you want to run a 4-cylinder, etc. But if you want to run a V8, they recommend that you get the 2 harnesses. I don't know 100% what the go is with in regards to that, because this link set stuff is still pretty new to me. But I thought long term, bugger it, we're going to get the Link Extreme X and both harnesses, so that in the future, if I decide to put a V8 in it and the SR lets us down, then we're already prepared. We've already got the harness. All we literally have to do is plug in the other harness, wire it up, change the maps, and she's a goer. So yeah, so that's what we've been holding back on. I've got all the mounting stuff and all the stuff for the Link, so pretty excited. So this is one big step towards getting the car actually running, because to be honest, the only thing that it's missing is starting. Everything else is done. Got a couple little fine like tuning stuff to do with the steering, which is basically wheel alignment stuff. She just needs to start. So today I'm going to remove the old wiring and the old system. We're going to bag that up and put that away, because we might use that for a future project maybe. And we'll get into it. So now you see in the new setup, the old Link Extreme G4 X. Let's rip out the old wiring and get into it. So back, that was a fun exercise pulling it all out. So you can see here, that's the old engine harness that was hooked up through the Microtech LT110C. So it's, wow, there's probably nothing wrong with it, but you know, it's been chopped and changed that many bloody times, and been in and out of that many cars. Yeah, I'm just going to start again. I've probably wasted a lot of time, but the only thing we're keeping off this harness are the coil and injection plugs. We're going to take them off. We'll de-pin them. Oh, I won't. Someone else will. The cam sensor. Oh, these sensors over here. You got the old, what do you call it? Crank angle, and then the throttle, and that's the temperature. So those two will come off. So basically, the coil plugs, injection plugs, the old cam angle, throttle sensor, and the temperature sensor for the computer. So those will be put onto the new harness, and we'll get it all done. So what I've done now, the only things that I haven't done, like the main power for the gauge is now wired back in, because I pulled everything I started again. I've just got to put feed to that, like power feed to that relay box there, or the fuse box, which I'm going to run through the switch again, so that when I flick the switch on, it gives power to the car. Or I might not yet, I don't know. I'm basically going to talk to a mate of mine who's done a fair bit of this wiring stuff and get his recommendation on the sort of route that I go to simplify it a bit. And we'll go from there. So what we've got down here is you've got your tail light harness, which can be fine till later. That's the power for the fuel pumps. The other one's the headlights, and that one there is the thermo. So they're the only ones that I've left sort of free, because the thermo and the fuel pumps will go into the computer this time, so that the computer runs it. and I will hook up a switch later, or I might even get mate to do it, that intersects the power for the thermos, so that we can manually turn them on if we want to. But I'll have a talk to him, see what he reckons, and we'll go the avenue. But we're moving along, which is good. So the sort of next deal would probably be de-pin all the plugs that we need, and I'm going to have a look at revisit this mess. I brought it off online, and it's yeah, I don't know, it's alright, but I need to simplify it because that bird nest is just shocking. So we'll see how we go. Might even just start from scratch with them again, because this is not, it's not very expensive, and I can still use like the amp gauge and all the other ones, but I really need to simplify the like the power for the ignition and the power for other stuff. All needs to be simple. That's got like freaking 6 wires hanging off the damn thing. It's all bridged between each one. So we might even just bloody start from scratch again, and yeah, just make it easier, because it's probably a good thing, but you know, it's just so much wiring there. If you simplify the wiring, I think it's going to be a lot better. So I'll start from scratch with that, see what I can think up, and we'll go from there. So next video will be, like I said, will be the Burnout King, which is, well, actually Burnout King will probably be up before this one, because we're going to it this afternoon. But we'll see how we go. So I don't know, you either see this one up first or you'll see Burnout King up. Either way, you'll get some sort of content. So thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.